Where did zero come from? Before zero was known as a mathematical reference, it was first known as nothing. It was actually invented by the Mayans in 4 AD. It was not until recently that zero gained its official title as a number. An Italian mathematician, Fabenici, introduced zero into the mathematical system around the 1100s. Before this, zero was just a placeholder and not classified as a number. This introduction into the mathematical system impacted people such as René Descartes and Isaac Newton. Although it can still be referred to as nothing, the importance of zero has increased as it is now classified as a number. The photo above shows Fabonici's sequence of numbers. It starts with 0 and 1 and increases through the sequence. Fibonacci sequence continued. We briefly went over the importance of the Fibonacci sequence, but what does this have to do with the number 0? Well, this sequence was made up of, like we previously went over. Those numbers are as followed: 0, 1, 1, 2, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, 233, 377, 610. If you look closely, you can notice a trend in these numbers. You'll notice 0 plus 1 equals 0, 1 plus 1 equals 2, 1 plus 2 equals 3, and so on. Mathematically, we can describe this as xn equals xn plus minus 1 plus xn minus 2. Trends are something you learn at a young age, and this is exactly what Fibonacci's sequence is. In this sequence is a ratio known as the golden ratio, which we will go more into depth in later. Fibonacci uses many examples to display these number trends, such as with rabbits, spirals, and in nature. He uses these examples to show the importance of these numbers. All of these examples tie into the sequence and show how nature uses these numbers to grow and come to be. Above shows Fibonacci's example with rabbits that helps illustrate his sequence of numbers. The golden ratio. The golden ratio is basically a number that approximately equals 1.618. Why is this so important? Well, many structures such as the Parthenon in Greece was constructed using the golden ratio method. We find the golden ratio when we divide a line into two parts so that the whole length divided by the long part is also equal to the long part divided by the short part. It ties in with the Fibonacci sequence, which we previously went over. Zeros are included in both of these methods, which is why the importance of the term zero grew more when Fibonacci brought a new perspective on the number. It claimed its position as a number during this time. I actually did some research on if the golden rule is still prevalent today and found that polynomials use the golden ratio, and that will be displayed below. Mayans' use of zero. I'm giving a lot of credit to mathematicians when the real inventors of zeros were the Mayans. They invented this mathematical concept of zero with a hieroglyphic system. Zero is actually referred to as Nick. Their main reason for this was to use it for a calendar. Today for them actually meant zero. So this was just a placeholder for them and not yet a way of mathematical measurement. We don't even know the extent on how they invented this, as it is still a mystery because most of the information was lost due to religious intolerance. The photo provided shows what the number zero started off as, and comparing to what it looks like today is interesting. Important depth on how everything came to be and how the importance grew over time. As the presentation continues, you will see ways that zero is used today and how it has progressed. Some of these ways include for fractions, setting boundaries, providing digits for weights, the foundation for the digital world, zero addition, zero subtraction, zero multiplication, and many more. These are just a few of the ways zero is able to play its role as a number.